It's not immediately obvious to everyone, but with a drone and a YouTube channel, you can earn from a couple hundred to several $1,000s a month without doing anything. And I'm not talking about monetization, I'm not talking about stock footage, you don't even have to have a big channel for that. That's literally buy a drone, shoot a video, upload it, and you can make money. And in this video, we'll tell you what you need to film, how to film it, how to edit, and most importantly, how to start earning money with it. My name is Weiner, this is the Movavi vlog, and what is the most important thing? The first thing is, of course, to buy a drone or rent one. Yes, that's also an option. Just be sure to read the terms and conditions, preferably pay the insurance before you fly. From my experience, and not only from my experience, I can tell you that you always have to say goodbye to your drone in your head before you launch it. Anything can really happen, and this way it's easier psychologically. I recommend the brand DJI. We're using the DJI Mavic Air 2. It's not the latest and most awesome drone, but it has all the features you need to start selling videos that we'll be creating. Keep it simple, choose a drone that shoots at least in 4K. It will give us more flexibility not only when editing, but also when selling it. You'll see later. And even DJI Mini shoots in 4K and it's cheaper, and you won't have additional problems with flight licenses because it only weighs 249 grams. Starting from 250, you need to register the drone and get a license in most countries. And yes, a couple of words about licenses. I'm not going to go deeper into this question in this video because it's quite extensive and very individual. The restrictions on flying vary depending on your country and your city. For example, if it's a historic city with a lot of monuments, it's more likely to have a lot of flight bans, a lot of red zones, not to mention traps that jam both the drone's radio signal and the drone's connection to satellites. You just lose control and watch the drone begin to drift quietly downwind. In any case, I strongly recommend that you do not launch a drone in your city without first learning the ins and outs of flying. Otherwise, it can be very unfortunate for you. I know guys who collect lost drones and they have tons of drones lying around without even a phone number or mail stamped on them, and they don't know who to return them to. So guys, treat this responsibly and then launch the drone. Otherwise, you will not only fail to make money, but even lose a ton of money. But don't be afraid of this, everything can be solved and is safe enough if you learn everything. So when you figure out the specifics of flying in your city, find 5 to 6 famous points in your city where you may fly a drone. These can be landmarks, different landscapes, lakes, rivers, coasts, general views of residential buildings, and so on. And be prepared to make a 2 to 3 minute video in one location. You will end up with 5 to 6 videos from one city. And believe me, even at the start, with one video you can earn a few $100s every month and further a few thousand, and these are real numbers. There was even a case where the video with a lake was bought for $1,500, but who buys that? More on that later. Let me emphasize, choose popular locations. Just because you like going for a walk at a certain lake doesn't mean a lot of people do too. But how? How do you know that this particular location is popular? What do people look for when they want these videos? Guys, a huge research has already been done for you. Open the holy Google search, Images tab of course, and type in the name of your city. All the popular locations with different weather, different lighting, and different angles will appear in front of you. All you have to do is go and shoot this video. What's at the top of the search is what people like to watch, that's why it's at the top. So if you just filmed a shot of typical trees, who the hell needs it? You, maybe your parents, maybe the local animals. So choose at least 5 popular locations and go film it. It's quite possible that you will have to go there twice because it was your first time, you were in a hurry, the shots turned out jerky. The sunset was not like that, but that's alright. That's normal. You go back, you finish what you need to finish. With practice, you will be much faster to understand which angle is better to shoot. Once you've shot a few of these videos, you will be a lot better than most pilots who just take off, shoot something, and leave without choosing good lighting, time of day, angle, and so on. Even at the end of your first flight in one location, you will have ideas like, man, I should have shot from this angle, and if the light was falling from here, it would have even better. In a situation of complete confusion and in any situation that you don't understand, film sunsets. People love sunsets. They can rewatch multiple sunsets of the same location several times. You know, it works. You can make a separate video just of sunsets in your town. It will probably do well. If you want a separate video where I focus more on shooting from drones, let me know in the comments. So once we've shot the footage, how do you assemble it? You don't need any advanced editing to sell such videos, just a neat cut with music. The fastest and easiest way to edit such videos is to use Movavi Video Editor Plus, so run the program and drag and drop all the footage onto the timeline. In this kind of edit, almost like in any other, start with the most important thing. You know very well how it works if you've been subscribed to this channel for a long time. If they turn on the video and the first thing they see is a smooth appearance out of the darkness of some landscape, they are likely to fast forward. So put the best footage at the beginning and the worst footage at the end. They will not make a buying decision based on the last shot or the shot in the middle. As a rule, the first few shots are enough. For example, it's cool to insert hyperlapse as the first shot because they are harder to film. Not many people do them and they're just nice to watch. If in doubt, just start the video with a quick cut of a few of the best shots. And then stick to this structure, maximum 4 seconds per shot, no more. That way retention will be higher and your video will rank higher in search. And please don't turn this video into a fun clip like it's from your last trip. You need to convey the vibe of the place you're filming. Why do these people come here? What emotions do they feel? That's the emotion you should emphasize with your video. And of course, don't forget to color your video beautifully. Thanks to Movavi, it's possible, which has the necessary tools for color correction, including LUTs. The things I've shown to you are just a part of what Movavi Video Editor Plus can do. All of its video editing tools and many other apps for content creation are included in the 1-year subscription to Movavi Unlimited that is available on the Movavi Secret Sale at 85% off. Movavi Unlimited is the unique annual plan that includes the best from Movavi in one intuitive platform. There are tools for video editing, photo retouching, screen recording apps, and a set of utilities for work and study. On top of this, Movavi Unlimited gives you the 1-year access to all the effects that the Movavi Effects Store has to offer. That means a huge collection of themed filters, transitions, intros, and even LUTs for advanced color correction is always at hand. Unlike professional software, Movavi Unlimited is accessible for many users. Its annual subscription plan includes 10 programs and a huge collection of effects at the price of just one app. And the best thing is that you won't need a top-of-the-line computer to make the platform run smoothly. So basically, Movavi Unlimited is what removes limits on your creativity. The 1-year subscription to Movavi Unlimited is now available at 85% off on the exclusive Movavi sale. Hit the link below to use this or any other special offer from our secret page. So who buys these videos? Anyone for whom these places have any value. Remember at the beginning of the video I told you about the video of the lake? That video was bought by the organization that owns the park. They bought all the rights to the video. They liked it a lot. And you don't have to have a lot of views on a video like that at all, because there aren't that many people who are willing to pay for it. Imagine the situation from their point of view. They have a project that launches in 3 days, some event, and they need to make a video with that location. They don't have the time or ability to shoot it themselves, and now imagine, they go to a stock site like Shutterstock and find a shot that costs almost $100 and it's a one-time license? What if I want to use that footage in a project later? Of course, there are sites with subscription formats like ArtGrid where you can download shots by the yearly subscription. By the way, I'm selling shots there too. Here's my page. But even this is not always relevant to them because it is far from fact that there are shots of their location, and paying for a month or year subscription is not profitable to them either. So What do? They Google the name of the location and look for the video. They find your video, contact you, and buy it. I had a client once, an event, and they needed to put video of their town on the stage screen, but shooting wasn't an option. I found footage of that city and they contacted the owners of that footage in exactly the same way and bought it. So who are your potential buyers? Real estate companies, city authorities who want to make a commercial for the city day, for example, car sellers, construction, news companies, weddings, events, conferences, yacht clubs, restaurants on the coast, any business close to water. And if they're near water, then they probably have money. And in general, any people who live in your city. So you just need to set up a good searchable video. And you, my friends, know how to do it perfectly well if you regularly watch our channel. Most importantly, don't put any crap like, hey, here's some cool footage I shot this weekend in the description. It should be something like drone footage shot on a DJI Mavic Air 2. I own these shots because I'm a professional cinematographer, and here's my license number. And please leave your contacts in the description so a person can contact you. This information means to the viewer that you can be contacted about selling this footage and you are doing it professionally. Ideally, make a branding with your photo. People want to see the person. There's a lot more desire to contact you than to see some abstract logo and a bunch of text. Maybe it's some kind of scam, they don't know. In short, here's another source of income for you. Yes, the entry level is quite high, you will have to work, to study, to train, to take risks too. But if this does not stop you, the scope for creativity and sales is huge. Imagine how much you can shoot if you travel regularly. In the meantime, check out these videos, smash the like button if this video was helpful to you, and see you in the next one.